I'm in. I'm in. What's up? Hey, Cliff. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. I need to get out of. All right. We are live. We are live. We are live. I've been trying to get my fan right. I'm so hot. I don't have my air conditioner is not in my room. I mean, in the living room, and I'm in the living room. So right now I'm like hot, and I'm trying to cool down, and then we'll be fine. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna, exactly. You beat me here. I'm gonna go over. Hey, I'm gonna go over to the comments to this video. To the last Married at First Sight review. I'm doing fine. We're about to get into Married at First Sight comment read. As soon as I pull it up, okay, I'm pulling it up. Let me make sure I pause the video so we don't be hearing me talk in the background. I'm gonna just say this, right? We got a lot of comments, like a lot of comments, and I think I might actually do the some of the replies depending on like what the comment is. Let's see. It says we have 206 comments. So you know we're not going through all 600 206. We're definitely gonna hit all the main comments and we're gonna get some of the replies in there. We're definitely gonna get some of that. Where am I doing? Hi, Crystal. I'm pulling up these comments now so we can get started. 206, 206. That's all I'm saying. 206. We gotta do it. um okay. If y'all hear the noise, that's my fan. I can't help it. I be hot. I need the fan. Okay, I need my fan. My daughter and my husband are out at the store, so they probably about to bust through the door in like any minute soon. Any minute now. And I wanted to be on time, so I was like, I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna start. It is what it is. All right, so Married at First Sight. Oh, let me put the link in because we are gonna be able to jump in the you guys will be able to jump in the actual live as soon as I find a link. I had it last time. Now I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, invite. Y'all, I'm crazy. You're welcome, CDL. Major comment popping before me and Lorenzo. There was 30 at best. LOL. Let me tell you something. Y'all was harassing me. I was at my father's wedding. Okay, my father's wedding. Getting messages talking about some. Go to the comment here and do this here. And I'm like, okay, like, gosh. All right, let me paste this link in. I tell you, I told y'all was about to come busting in. Hey, Lucci. Hey. All right. All right. So that's the link. Hey. That's the link right there. If at any time you guys want to join in, talk about your comment if we come across it, or just talk about the review, the episode, anything, it's free game. It is what it is, you guys. All right. So we're gonna start from the bottom, okay? We're gonna start from the bottom. And the first comment we got is Janice Hilton, and she said, "Stop hating on my girl Cameron, LOL." Ain't nobody hating on Cameron. Nobody hating on Karen. Look, y'all know, like I keep saying, I do the reviews on how the episode is, okay? Not on my future predictions of them, not on how I personally feel about them deep down inside, about what happened in the episode. And in that episode, she made me mad, so she had to get it. That was all. I liked her last episode, but then again, we didn't get to see too much of her, you know? Just saying. All right. Okay, so then Cliff 652. I see. Yes, 650. Actually, right now I'm at 679. 679. 679. I'm getting there. Don't nobody be hating on nobody. I don't be hating on people. That's not true. All right. Okay. So let's get into these comments. Let's see where we at. So apparently I've been saying Bennett's name wrong. Bennett name is Bennett, and I've been calling him Bennett. But I feel like it should be Bennett. I don't know. I feel like it should just be Bennett. So apparently, all this time I've been calling his name Bennett, and his name is Bennett. It's close enough, okay? It's close enough. That's how I feel. It's just close enough. Okay, so Lorenzo's comment. This is his 3 out of 5. Okay, he said Karen and Miles for episode 3. Karen and Miles look like they might be headed to a better place. Miles' mother talks too much, and his father did well to try and calm Karen. Karen's mother is already won over by Miles, so she might be supporting hand to convince her daughter in this marriage. I hope Miles will find a more alpha side to his character, since Karen is looking for a husband who will lead like a dictator. But I think Miles won't be able to be that person. Hopefully, but cautious. So this is how I feel about that. I do feel like he definitely has to step up and like be more assertive. Okay. But at this point, he's being what she needs. So I don't understand what you mean by step up. Like he's assuring her, like, I got you. Like, don't worry, we gonna be fine. Like, we got this. Like, he's been doing all of that. So I don't understand why, we want him to pick up that alpha side so fast. You know? I don't know. I like Mouse right now. He seems sweet. He seems nice. I'm feeling him. Yes, Yolanda has been on this minute for a long time. Okay. I know all my subscribers, especially the ones that have been around for a long time. So here we go with Janice's comment when the one I did on Saturday morning when she said, "Girl, the rumors are saying those weren't Christina's friends as bridesmaids. She has no friends." Do y'all believe that? Do you believe it? Hey, cousin. Do y'all really believe that Christina doesn't have friends? I mean, I can see it. She's a mean girl. And mean girls usually lose all their friends. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Then Lorenzo says I need to explain what CDL means. I'm gonna get to it, Lorenzo. I'm gonna get to it. She has no friends. No, Christina doesn't. Christina doesn't have no friends. I doubt if she has friends. The way she was acting on that episode, she can't have no friends. I'm sure she don't. Nope. Mm-mm. She might have a handful. Yes, indeed. Watch all the. See, that's support right there. Yeah, she might have a handful. Like, maybe not even me, maybe 2 or 3. Everybody got a good 2 or 3, I would assume, right? Except for me, I don't be having no friends, yo. Christine's too mean. Christine, too mean. I don't know if that's the way that the camp, like Lifetime, is spinning us to view her. But if they are spinning us to view her like that, it's working. It's definitely working. I'll tell you that much. Okay. So then TT Mac said, "Hey Chloe, I meant to comment last week, but got busy. So I'm going to play catch up. So Karen and Miles gave me Keith and Iris vibes. Ooh, you know what? I've been seeing that a lot, and when I look at them, I'm like, yeah, I can see it. Especially with that whole, her wanting to take her intimacy slow and all that other stuff that she be going through, and how she always freaking out, making a big deal. I can see her maturity just coming into play and just like being a turnoff. So he said, they will make you love them. I hope they do, because right now I'm on the edge with Karen. She got me on the edge. Okay, then it's no on decision day. So wait, he said they're gonna make us love them and then say no on decision day. That's not about right. So remember, Adam's family, Amelia and Bennett gives me Mortisa and Gomez vibes. Y'all, I'm trying to read this. Gomez vibes with the weirdness, but they are perfect match. Olivia and Brett gave me Zach and Mindy, but he won't be as awful as Zach. I hope he isn't as awful as Zach, because Zach was a hot freaking mess. Christina said Henry didn't talk to any of her bridesmaids. Henry didn't talk to any of her bridesmaids, but did they really pop up though? Did you see him pop up? Because somebody said in one of the in that video that they didn't even see. Was that you who said that? That might have been you who said that. Said that they didn't even see any of her bridesmaids. Henry doesn't seem like he could please any of his sisters. I don't know if he was nervous. I don't know if he's scared. I don't know if he has like a disability or something. But he was really being awkward to me, like really being awkward. So yeah, so definitely Brad and Olivia definitely gives me Zach and Mindy vibes. Awful. Christina and Harry are the most awkward. Yes, like super duper awkward, y'all. Yo, if I didn't have to review it, I promise you I would have skipped it. I would have skipped their whole wedding. I was sitting there like, is are you serious? Is this happening right now? Am I watching this? Like it was so it just had me feeling nervous for some strange odd reason. Okay, so she said, what are we doing, couples? He was visibly shaking at the altar, and she will eat him alive. Woody and Amelia look fun, but with the excitement of the moment wears off. She may not be able to take him seriously because he looks like he's always in a playful mood. Not a bad thing, but she may want to pop him a few times to take her seriously in a joking way. So yeah, I don't think so. I think they both might be like so young at heart and always happy and go lucky that they might not even. I don't see her like being like be more serious. She seems like the type that doesn't like to be serious. Yolanda doing the stone agents. You deserve what Chloe was it in her back. Let me one of my day ones. You know what, Cliff? I don't know how I should feel. I really don't know how I should feel. Like I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm gonna just let it ride this time. I'm gonna let it ride. So wait, what you say, Christina? Christina didn't talk to you. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to figure out how to make you a moderator, but it's not working. When I press the three little side buttons on the side, nothing popping up. It's telling me to put you in timeout or to block you. So which option you want at this point, Cliff? Which option do you want at this point? Okay, let's keep going, y'all. Let me see if there's any replies on that. No, there's no replies on that. Okay. So let me put the link back in there just in case anybody want to come in. Just click the link, and you can come in from your phone. You don't have to be on a computer or anything. You just have to click the link and have a camera. If you don't want to be in the camera, all you have to do is like cover it so we can just hear you, or like um I guess put it down so we can just hear you. You don't actually have to show your face if you don't want to. Well, Cliff was here get together since you and Lorenzo were in a timeout corner together. Right. And when Lorenzo first got here, Lorenzo, he made me so mad. So mad. He inspired this comedy. That's how we got to the CDF. Because I was like, oh, we need to talk about this. We definitely need to talk about this. So Christine said, yes, I love Amelia and Bennett. Was feeling them last night, and in my mind, I was like, OMG, they're my favorite couple. Yes, they are. So I thought that Woody, okay, so Woody and Amani have a different vibe that I get than I get from Amelia and Bennett. So I like them both. To say which one's my favorite, I don't know. I don't know. Who do you guys think would be will make it if you had to choose? Who's your favorite between Amelia and Bennett and Woody and Amani? If you had to choose, who you gonna choose? I don't know who I'm going with, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Amelia, Bennett, or Amani, Woody. I want to say Amani and Woody, Black Love, right? But Amelia and Bennett give me this type of like just genuine. Like there's no games. You know it's not gonna be any games with them. Like whatever you get is what you get. Like you ain't gonna be side eyeing nobody. Like sometimes Woody be doing too much and I be side eyeing him like, is this for TV or not? You know, one of those situations. Bennett in the middle. Yeah. See, that's what I think it's genuine, right? Milan Lynette. My daughter name is Milan. So I love it. Lorenzo first comment. Okay, so Pink Girl said Amelia and Bennett remind me of the Addams family in a good way. A lot of people is referencing the Addams family. I think I'm gonna have to go watch that again because I can't even I can't even really respond because I don't remember too much about it to be like, yeah, that's it. I guess and I mean in a like this weird dark way. I don't know. I don't know. Is that what they talk about? Somebody clarify for me. Anybody want to clarify? Pink girl, you in the building? Who else said that so I could see? Christina, I love. Oh, TT Mac. So if TT Mac come in or Pink girl come in, y'all let me know so I can ask them. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So Cliff said, I disagree with you, Chloe. Once Christina received her flowers from Henry, she liked him. I never said, oh, I did say she didn't like him. She don't like him. Cut it out. Okay. She got flowers. She liked the gesture. She liked the flowers. She don't like Henry. Christina was ready to put it on him. She was ready to put it on him before she realized who he was. I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay, she may have been like got the flowers and got a little hot and heavy, but then when she realized that who he was at that altar, she was like, "Oh, you know what? I don't know." But she was being a little aggressive. Y'all think she was a little aggressive? She kept trying to kiss him and everything. I'm like, She didn't need to. She didn't need to see him. Yes, she did. Okay. I don't know if Henry liked Christina. He doesn't even want to have sex with her. You know what? I thought about that after I read this comment. It is strange that he doesn't want to have sex with her, but maybe he's just not a sexual person. Could that be it? Could he just not be a sexual person? But I did tell y'all, I've been telling y'all since the first review, that he was boring. I told y'all since the first review that he was boring, and ain't nothing changed since then. Yeah, she did keep kissing him. I know she kept kissing him, but what I'm saying is, I think it was for more for TV than to actually liking him. You don't think so? I think she was trying to put on more so than anything. That's my opinion. Clip also said Henry's homegirls was on 1,000. Yes, they were so rude. It was ridiculous. Shorty said she don't respect no woman who goes on married at first sight to find a husband. would feel about that. Like, I would respect it. My husband thinks that is desperate, though. He's like, no, you gotta be super desperate. And I'm like, I would go on Married at First Sight if I wasn't married, you know. He like, exactly, because you desperate. Then follow that up with, I would respect the marriage, but not the relationship. There would be a beef between Christina and Henry's homegirls. I can see them being doing too much. But then again, you know they do get into quarantine somewhere after this. So maybe when they get into quarantine and no one's going to be able to come around them, it's going to be a different vibe. Yeah, see, Yolanda, she wanted the picture perfect wedding. I think it was all for TV. She didn't even remember his name. Come on now. She called that man Luke. Don't laugh at him. He not funny. He did say I'm desperate though. That's okay. No, let me tell y'all. When I was like, you wrong. She kept saying, I think she was a pitch perfect. She didn't even remember his name. Okay. She kept she called that man Luke at one point. At another point, she was like, no, for real, what's his name? No. She don't like him, Cliff. It's all a joke. It's all for fun. It's all for fun. It's all for TV. It's all for fame. She don't like him. Flowers or no flowers, okay? No matter how many times she thought she was getting some kisses from him, she don't like him. Because if you like somebody, you at least remember their name. Jim's right. I'm a hater. I'm not. I am not a hater. Don't come for me like that. Do not come for me like that, okay? Not at all. All right, so Nicole's page 5 says, I'm pretty sure the Luke reference from Christina is from the midget a few seasons ago, if that's her type. I'm scared for Henry, LOL. Cringe isn't a strong enough word. So I don't know if she was referring to him from Luke from the last season, the one that was married to Amber. Was it Luke who was married? No, Luke was married to Christine, I think. That's another girl. But I think I don't know where that name came from. But if that's where it came from, she need to start all over because that is not the type of guy you need in your life at all. He was horrible. Horrible. If y'all didn't watch my 3 top worst men from Married at First Sight, go watch that and you will see exactly why Luke was a horrible person. Definitely. Let's see what the replies say on this. Okay, she also said Trishelle from the Real World was a damn mess on that show. It looked like she's still living in 2007 at 40. In all realness, I guess 2006 and age 42. But then look it up. I was pretty damn close. I was a freshman in college when the Real World Las Vegas aired. So I guess basically what she's saying is that she was a drunk mess back then, and she's still a drunk mess right now. That's the what's her name? Trish, the girl from the Real World. Yeah. I don't remember the Real World. Anybody? I mean, I remember the Real World, but I don't remember her. Anybody remember her from the Real World? I don't remember her, not at all. But I mean, if you want a Real World, I could imagine she was a drunk mess. I don't know. Like if I was on a reality TV show, I would be the drunk girl. Like when I used to watch Bad Girl stuff, like, oh, that could be me. Don't judge my past, y'all. Don't judge my past. Okay, so then she said, I'm wondering if I missed the explanation of Amani's stepdad. I am leaning towards her stepdad being with her father. I love the way they split walking her down the aisle. So now she thinks that the stepfather is from her father. Do anybody remember where the stepfather came from? Was it the father or the mother? I need to know. I didn't make a top 3 women's yet because I'm trying to get all the clips together of who I want to add and why. Because I got like I can't remember that girl name. The one that was with that guy, Jonathan, that married one of the experts. I just realized how bad I want to put Taylor up there because before I was about to make it, Taylor wasn't on it. But I think she's gonna be on it. It's hard for me to come up with 3 girls because it's quite a few I want to add to it. I just don't know which 3 and which clips I want to use. But it's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. All right. So, do anybody, before I move on, do anybody know which side of the family the father, the other stepdad come from? The father or the mother? They never said? Okay, so I didn't just miss it? Okay, cool. I don't feel bad no more because I was like, dang, I really missed it. I don't know who it's from. But she said she's leaning towards the father. Are y'all leaning towards the father or the mother? Have we seen her mother or am I just missing it? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing it. So Rose said Cats and Taco Bells are the new basketball and Sonic. Bennett, Olivia, and Matt and Amber. Yes. Matt and Amber, they got on my nerve with that basketball. Oh, that's why they didn't work out. They suck. Oh, you see, that's what I'm saying. And Katie. I couldn't remember Katie either. Taylor was worse for me. See, that's what I'm saying. It began to be so many girls just popping up that I was realizing that it was like, oh, they need to go on this list. They need to go on this list. That it might have to be a top 5 because I don't think I could pick 3. I know Taylor will be one. I know Katie will be one. And I'm going towards that other girl. I can't remember her name right now. I think it's Jessica or something. I think it's Jessica or something. That's her name. I think that's her name, y'all. Let me see. Because I had all the clips at one point too, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. But I couldn't put them together. And it take a lot of work. Katie definitely didn't have no chill. Okay. So Lorenzo, count my subscribers. Yo, my subscribers when he said this was 666, 666. Molly, yes, that's her name. That is her name. Maybe them 3. We're gonna say Taylor, Katie, and Molly, right, y'all? And I'm on vacation, so I got time. Taylor, Katie, and Molly. Let's do those 3. Anybody else think we should add anybody else before I finalize those 3 people? So yeah, when I found when Lorenzo had commented, he said your current subscribers are 666. Do y'all not know how bad? I was like, oh, we need to hurry up and get 667 because that 666 is cringy. Mika wasn't bad though. Like Mika was working off reaction. Yeah, she could have been a little bit more feminine, but she was really working off reaction. So I'm not gonna add her to that list. The only time she pissed me off and pissed me off really bad was at the reunion. Other than that, I can deal with Mika. Yes. Like, girl. Oh my God. But yeah, I don't want to put Mika because I like Mika. She didn't do anything wrong. She really was working off of what's that? Mika was not a hoe. Mika was just working off of Mika was working off of what Michael was giving her. It was just hard for her to like let her guard down. 666 is an Asian number. Look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up because I ain't feel comfortable with that 666. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But Mia, I want to say it's Mia. She said, I like your review, new subby. Thank you, Mia. If you come into the chat or if you watch the replay, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome to the CDL gang, okay? Okay, Kimberly Robinson. I miss Kimberly. I haven't seen her in the comments in so long. She said, hello, sweetie. I hope you feel better soon. Thanks for the review. I'm Team Bennett and Amelia. I like Woody and Amani. However, I don't know how long Amani is going to be able to put up with Woody's personality. Right. I don't know how long we're going to be able to put up with his personality either. I hope Miles and Karen are willing to at least go through the seasons of marriage before they call it quits. It will be interesting to see how Brett and Olivia is doing quarantine. Christina is all about Christina. Poor Henry is going to be carrying her purse at the mall. Yes. He's definitely going to be carrying her purse at the mall. Ashley was bad too. What season was Ashley from? And Samantha for season. See, I didn't watch season 3. I started at season 5. Okay, so that means I gotta go back and watch season 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I didn't think I was gonna have to go back that far. They were bad too. Oh God, they was. Wait, were they worse than Taylor, Katie, and Molly? Bad. That's the question. That's the real question. Ashley just has serious baby fever. She wanted to have kids with him already after they had just got married or something. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put the link in again. If y'all want to come in, let me know. Just tap on the link, and you can join in. Okay. Beth was crazy, but she gets a pass only because they stay together. Beth was crazy, but Jamie and Beth are made for each other. They both freaking crazy and toxic. So then Cliff said, Chloe, you crack me up. The way you talk, you're double talking stuff with that laugh. You need to be on national TV. Thank you. Don't talk about my double talking. This is the second time you start talking about my double talking, okay? Girl, yes. All she talked about was her butt. Well, it was that bad. I'm gonna have to go watch it. I'm definitely gonna have to go watch. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay. Talisa Ray. Oh my God, y'all. She came in my comments. I was like, hey girl, hey, I hope y'all went and checked her out if y'all didn't already. I'm pretty sure most of y'all have already because a lot of you guys watch a lot of reviews on Married at First Sight, so I'm pretty sure you already checked her out and know what her personality is like. I kind of think she reminds me of me a little bit, and Lorenzo says she reminds a little bit of me, but just more defined. Okay, more defined. He said. But I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. See, here I am doing it again. So Roxy not in here yet. Roxy usually pops up. I'm surprised. She'll pop in, I'm sure. But anyway, hey Roxy, she said, I hope you feel better. Christina had me pissed at her. Yes, Christina had me done with her. Okay? It's gonna take a lot for me to get back feeling good about Christina. Just my opinion. I was a little surprised that more people wasn't a little bit of I don't know. Because a lot of people was upset when I started talking about Cameron. But I guess Christina definitely deserved it. And the way she was cutting it on and off, like the way she just picked up that camera and was all like, and then put it back down and went right back in her phone. You could just tell, like, she's fake. Mm-mm. And her friends didn't even look at it, like, didn't say nothing. They ain't do no close-ups, no zoom-ins. Y'all, those not her friends. Because let that have been my friend, I'd have been like, oh, you acting funny because you on TV? You acting funny? Oh, okay, I see you. They would have been, she wouldn't have been able to get that off with me. Not at all. All right, so Fresh Progress Wellness says, I agree, Amani is willing, and I like Amelia and Bennett. As a counselor, I wish there were more of us on the show. I just started doing reviews of Married at First Sight, sprinkling research and psychology in between. I love your blouse and nails. It's a vibe. Well, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so she's a counselor. She Fresh Progress Wellness. She does her reviews, but she looks at it from a counselor's point because she's a counselor. I was watching her. Go check her out. She's pretty good. She had a nice hat on in her last one. Happy mood in here. Hey, where you been? Cyber sister. Where you been? I ain't seen you in no comments. I ain't see you with no what's this thing called? Lives. Where you been at? You been hiding? Are you watching the season? Because I know last year you said you wasn't gonna watch it. So I need to know, are you watching it or you just joining in with us for fun? It reminds me of why men love. Oh, so you are watching it. Okay, cool. That's what I said, Cliff. I ain't see her in a minute. You had two babies. You had twins? I put up two babies and said twins. You had twins? Oh, congratulations. Yay. You been watching Australia? Ain't nobody watching no daggone Australia, y'all. I tried to. It's too much going on for me. And it's too many episodes going on for me. And I don't like that much TV back to back to back to back to back. I had to let that go. We miss you too. Welcome back. You have a 1-year-old and a 6-month. Oh, okay. Congratulations on your new baby. Older but wiser said, where these disgusting reality shows put in place to advance this pandemic BS. Okay, no, older but wiser. I'm guessing you're trying to say that they put these shows on to, distract us from the actual pandemic that you said basically was planned. But no, we've been Married at First Sight been coming on way before the pandemic, before all of that just being a mess. The direction the show was going in is not the same direction it started in. But nonetheless, we here, so it is what it is. But I'm loving all this reality TV show. If you guys watch Marriage Boot Camp, go check out my reviews. They wilding over there for real though. I'm just saying. And older but wiser, welcome to the channel because I don't think I've ever seen you in my comments before. So welcome. Tana said, I love the way Bennett looks at Amelia. I had to fast forward Christina and Henry. That was beyond awkward. It was uncomfortable. Well, yes, it was very uncomfortable, very awkward. And I sat through it for you, so you didn't have to. So you welcome, because I was in there cringing, okay? I almost wanted to turn myself, but I couldn't. So I had to sit through it myself. I'm happy we don't have spoilers. Y'all, let me tell you something. I gotta stay away from Janice because she be trying to drop all spoilers. Spoilers. No, I can't do it. And some of the there are a few spoilers out there, but I'm just trying to stay back away from it. I'm trying not to, get it in my ears, in my head, let it, mess with my brain. So if y'all know any spoilers, please do not comment the spoilers in my comment section, okay? I am going to remove them, and then I'm going to be upset because then I'm going to have to forget them. And it's going to be hard to forget these daggone rumors once they out there. Especially because Cliff and Lorenzo like snooping around, going to find out the spoilers so they can tell me how I should feel about the episode before the episode even happened. Yes, thank God. I wish you all health. Aw. So, no spoilers over here, y'all. No spoilers. Also, thumbs up. Don't forget thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And sometimes check your subscriptions because YouTube be unsubscribing people for some weird reason. Milan, get that hamster out my camera. Say hi, because that's all you want to do. Get that hamster out of here. This is what I got to deal with. We all love Bennett. Don't do that, Chloe. Not true, LOL. What's not true? What's not true? The fact that you be trying to get me to feel how I should be feeling towards the end of the season at episode number 1. That's not true. Let me tell you, she be trying to put it on me and it be trying to crawl, be like, oh, get it off of me. It's a hamster. Might as well be though. Oh my God. And she loves it. She loves it. And for some reason, she like to bring it in there and try to have it claw all over me, and it just be looking at me. Sometimes it's really cute, though. I'm not gonna lie, but not my preferred choice of pet. Just not. You know, I'm a cat lover. I'm a cat lover. Okay, I'm over here like Olivia and Brad, all about the cats. She said I got a rat. That's so funny. You were scared from the screen. Y'all so funny. The hamster, though, y'all. The hamster. The little old hamster. I'm not gonna start. I was like that when we first got into it. It took me a little while to get used to it. I told you I was riding for Taylor until Taylor did what she did. You wanted me to not like Taylor in episode 1 before she did anything. I know. Oh my God, it's so gross. It just feels so weird because you feel those little nails. Let me move on. Let me move on, y'all. Let's move on. Let's move on. Because now we're talking about hamsters. Where are we at? Let me see. I want to say BB Brax. I think that's the name. Say I thought he had a cold sore too. Yes, I definitely thought he had a cold sore. And I didn't think they was going to kiss because of it. But obviously he didn't have a cold sore and they kissed, or he did have a cold sore and she didn't see it and she might pop up with one. We'll have to wait until, time tells. Then we'll be able to, discuss it. My roommate had that in college and it smelled so bad. You know what? Ours don't smell bad, like unless she don't clean the cage after a while. I gotta tell her, like, clean the cage. Cause like if you walk through the front door, her room is close to the front, you get a whiff of it, and I'm like, no, you need to go clean the cage. But they messy because they got all that stuff inside the cage, like all this like bedding and stuff. So it's real messy. Just real messy. All right, so there's a link if y'all want to join in, call in, all that good stuff. Like I said, if you want to talk, you don't have to actually put your face on the camera if you don't want to, but if you want to be seen, it's perfectly fine. You can join in if you just want to say what you want to say. Hey, Sierra, welcome. He was on a non-hygiene all around. It was disturbing. Yes, yes. Doug and his wife was like that to each other, like Christina Henry. Were they? But that was season 1, right? I didn't watch season 1 with Jamie. I guess that's probably why I like Jamie and a lot of people don't, because I didn't watch season 1. Because they be like, I don't watch Unfiltered because of her. Every time I go on a Facebook group, they be going in on her, and I be like, what did she do to y'all? What did she do? All right, let's see. Where are we at? Carrie. Carrie James said, I disagree with this desire for a 1 hour episode. They have 5 couples. What content can they present to us in 1 hour? The commercials alone take 10 to 15% of the time. 2 hours, 5 couples is perfect. What can they tell us about the couples in less than 10 minutes per couple? If that much because you have the commercials. You need at least 20 minutes per couples or 18 minutes per couple to really tell us what is going on in their union, i.e. their personalities, their interactions, how they relate to each other, their comfort level with each other, the honeymoon, the moving in together, and all the rest. 2 hours is just enough. So viewers, stop complaining about 2-hour episodes. It is necessary and needed. Tape it and watch it in 2 parts. Carrie. Carrie said, y'all need to get over it, okay? 2 hours is just enough, okay? They giving us everything we need in these 2-hour episodes. Because if it wasn't 2 hours, we wouldn't know nothing about them. So stop complaining and just watch it. If you don't want to watch it, put it on your DVR and fast forward through the parts you don't want to watch. I got you, Carrie. I got it out for you. But my thing is, it's only long to us because we remember when it was 1 hour and it wasn't 5 couples. That's why it's long to us. That's the only thing I could come up with because when I used to watch it in the beginning before they even had 5 couples, I think it was what, 3 couples, or it wasn't 3. It might have been, was it 3 couples? I can't remember. But anyway, when we were watching it in the beginning, it was 1 hour. I used to always be wanting more of it. But now that it's 2 hours, it leaves me drained. Like, okay, good. We got next week because 2 hours is a long time. But she does have a point. In order for them to get what we need to watch 2 hours of it. The only thing I would say about that is that this season doesn't seem like they dragging out like they did last season. Okay, remember last season on episode 3 we were still in weddings. We going to the honeymoons, y'all. Next episode, so they moving really fast. So I'm just gonna assume they got a lot going on that they want to get to because they fast forwarding us through this. If we this how I'm gonna know if this is true or not. Remember last season we watched them wake up like 3 different times in one episode from their personal cameras, from their home from the producers' cameras, from selfie cameras. Remember all of that? If we don't get all of that, then we gonna know for a fact that they trying to get us to a certain part of this. And I'm fine if the 2 hours is filled with good content. I don't want the 2 hours to be filled with BS that makes me tired. Because a lot of that happened last season where we were just like, nothing's really going on. It's just us watching them do nothing. Like, I can skip the pedicures, type of situation. But I understand what you're saying, Carrie. So then Jasmine says, love this review. Everything you said, I felt when watching the episode. Excited to see your next one. Thank you, Jasmine, and welcome, 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 welcome. Last season was definitely. Hi, Delinda. Hi. I'm not even gonna tell you when you jumped in my comment, I kind of fanned out a little bit. Okay, I was like, oh my god, I was at work like, oh my god, let me walk off this house floor because I need to go reply to this. I have to go reply to this. And I was just like, oh my god, that's why, because I wasn't responding to what's the things comments at that time because I was at work. But I was like, oh no, I have to step off for this one. Well, welcome. But yes, last season was definitely dragged out. Seriously dragged out, like beyond dragged out. Like it was annoyingly dragged out. Look at me. Okay, so this Olivia Bichet, Christina is worse than Katie and Taylor from last season combined. I don't know about that just yet because can nobody be worse than Taylor, okay? But Katie is pushing it. We didn't get that far yet, okay? We didn't get that far yet. Do y'all think that Christina is going to actually be worse than Katie and Taylor? Really? I can't see it. I can't, not yet. Now, I don't like her, but I can't see it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Katie was horrible. Yes, Sierra. Katie was super duper horrible. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Christine's gonna take the cake just yet. We gotta wait till we get a little further in before we can, add her to that top 3 list. You gotta wait just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. So Cliff said, I was thinking, do anyone feel Brat was right when he said he didn't believe Henry and his homegirls didn't have something going on in the past? Maybe he noticed something between them. So when I read this, I thought to myself, right? I said, oh my God, maybe he did. Remember last 5, y'all, I said, was he pushing up on her or was he trying to get at the fact that her and Henry was messing around? And y'all told me that he was pushing up on her. I think he was getting at the fact that they was messing around. You remember that, Cliff? Remember we was talking about that? JJ, what's with all these emojis? What? Let me see. I'm gonna drop the link. If you want to join in with me, join in, press the link, join in. I think him and all those girls had something going on. My husband was watching it. He was like, "Oh, he got all the girls," and I was like, "Oh my god!" He was like, look at him. They all around him. They all being all protected. He got all the girls, and the way that Trish said that she dated him and it was boring, so then he introduced her to the new friend, and now they, friends. Maybe they had like a triangle situation going on. Maybe they all three good friends. That's why they not gonna respect the marriage. You know what respect the marriage mean? Just my opinion, just my thought, just saying. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, all of them girls, they all had something going on. I'm not beat. They probably all had something going on together. Just saying. Just saying. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I feel like Christina is nice, nasty, whereas Katie. Oh no. You feel like Christina is nice, nasty? I can't see it. That was just disgusting the way she was doing that. If that's nice, then I don't know what nice is, yeah. Because that wasn't nice. That definitely was not nice. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do something right now on this thing. Okay. Um, Let me scroll back down so I don't miss no comments. I feel like Christine. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Where we at? Talisa Ray. All of YouTube is showing out. I feel so special. She said, I fell out when you said, I don't know who's the stepdad. Is it the dad's boyfriend or the mom's? I don't know either. Is it the dad's or the mom's, y'all? We still trying to figure it out. Some people saying maybe the fathers, and some people saying maybe the mothers. I don't remember actually even seeing her mother to say it was the mother. So at this point, we just gonna have to rock with maybe the father. What we rocking with, y'all? Father or mother? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Christina is nice, nasty, ass father. So we are going with the father. Okay, that's what I was going with. But I just wanted to make sure we all was on the same page. Because I'm going with the father too. Okay, so let's see. So Brenda A said, I was wishing that the minister would have pulled Christina and Henry closer and tried to bring some light humor into their ceremony. They needed a third party to intervene. A third party. I don't think anything was going to be able to save that. I don't think um Supreme Crunch Tacos. Nacho. 3. I don't think anybody was going to be able to intervene with that awkward wedding. I really don't think anybody was going to be able to intervene with that. Like, there's nothing anyone could have did to prevent what happened from happening. I don't think so. Let's see what else we got in here. Um, Millennium and Mom. Millennium and Mom said Christine's karma was her veil getting cut and then stuck in the house during the pandemic. I hope it worked. Yes. when she got that bell stuck in the door, oh my God, I was like, yes. I was like, I know it was wrong, right? I know it's wrong to be happy for somebody else, like especially on their wedding day for their train to get stuck in the door. But I was low key happy because I was like, that's what she get for being so mean. That's what she get for acting like that. Now look at her, looking stupid with a train stuck in the door. Mom, it's stuck. It's stuck. Calling on her mother, getting on my nerves. I can't, y'all. I just can't. Okay, let's see. Shout out to Millennium and Mom too, y'all. Shout out to them. They're doing really good on their channel. Really, really good over there. Let me go into this comment because it's eight replies to this comment. Let's go in here and see what y'all talking about. So Janice says, wasn't we all stuck in the house? So I guess her being stuck in the house with him wasn't really her karma if we all was stuck. But then Cliff said not with a stranger. Y'all funny. So I guess her karma was being stuck in the house with Henry and not just being stuck in the house with Henry. Okay. Y'all goofy. Y'all, I think I passed all the comments. It's too many. Wait, let's go back. Oh Lord. Okay, we still going. Okay. Lorenzo said the stepfather is the husband of Amani's mother. Oh, is it? Oh, he just answered the question. Is it? Dag, I wish I could copy and paste this comment over there. I wish I could copy and paste this comment over there. The stepfather is the husband to Armani's mother. Okay, so according to Lorenzo, the stepfather is the husband of Imani's mother. Now I don't know about the fact. I can't fact check that just yet. So that's just what he said. But then once somebody else did, so no, it's gonna be a question to go down in history. All right. So then Lorenzo said Chloe Johnson, my favorite couple so far in episode 3 are 1, Amani and Woody, 2, Karen and Miles, 3, Amelia and Bennett, 4, Olivia and Brett, 5, Christina and Henry. Who do I think will make it at the end of the series according to what we have seen in episode 3? Amani and Woody, Amelia Bennett, and Karen and Miles. I can go with that. I can roll with that. I can definitely roll with that. Let's see what these comments say. Um. Oh, and then now we have Darlinda T. Tracy TV comment. The hair and the shoe comment threw me too. Yes. What the heck was up with him with the hair and the shoes? I have no clue. I have no idea why he went hair. Why was he focused on hairs and shoes? I think it was this Olivia Beach who said in one of her other comments that she think that he's gay because he was focusing on shoes. I'm not gonna go out that far and say that, but it was just weird that you looking for a wife with good shoes. If you don't like her shoes, go buy her new shoes that you like. That's just how I see it. I could be wrong though, but I would think that that wouldn't be that important because you can always buy shoes. And then she said, I can see Christina being a bridezilla. That's Christina everyday life. That ain't just a bridezilla. That's her everyday. I think we're gonna have 3 of the 5 stay married. Definitely. Don't think Brett and Olivia nor Christina and Henry will make it. Yeah. Olivia and Brett and Olivia, no. Henry and Christina, no. They not even on my radar for favorite couples. I be forgetting they even couples, y'all. I be forgetting. Okay. Lorenzo also said Armani and Woody for episode 3 both look good together. Woody asked for advice from Armani's father and stepfather with something really good in this show that he might just be ready and wanting a lifetime partner. Armani is a relatable person and goes along well with Woody's family and friends. High hopes. Karen and Miles will be the new Jeffy and Shanice. Oh yes. Okay. Okay. That I can see. Karen and Miles being the new Jeffy and Shanice. Because Shanice and Jeffy, well they role switch though. Jeffy would be Karen and Miles will be Shanice, right? Let's switch the roles. But I can definitely see them eventually. Like I can definitely see her eventually coming around the same way Jeffy did to Shanice. Now, when my husband watches that, he says that he thinks they just forced themselves to be together, and now that they have a child, they definitely have to be together. He thinks that married at first sight is just people forcing you to be with somebody, and just because you forced to be with them, you try your best to make it work, whether or not you're actually compatible or not. I don't know how much I agree with that because like you can't force a relationship. I mean, you can only force that for so long in my eyes. But I definitely can see that. You got a good point right there. Karen and Miles. Okay, hold on. So you said you think they'll be with child before 8 weeks is over? No. In the sense of like after they stay together and they like force themselves to like I guess I'm not gonna say force. He said force to make it work, and then they had a baby, so now they really like really need to stay together type of situation. Sierra, I have to agree with your husband. You agree? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I agree with that. When the money is right, you think they doing this all? You think they saying marry for a check? Come on now. Don't nobody say marry for a check. I ain't gonna lie. People do say marry for a check. But I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. So Libby Lulu says sadly Olivia is going to get her heart broken. Not for a check, but for a child. Yeah. I know. Jesse was so stranger danger. I was so surprised and happy they worked out. Yes, because I wanted them to work out, but I knew they was going to work out because even though he was so standoffish, he literally was trying. Like he was really trying. Like when he bought her those flowers outside in the alleyway, when he what else he was doing? He was doing nice, sweet little gestures. I think he just has a weird way of showing his love. It's kind of like I can see that like my husband. My husband's like that. Like he's not like your typical romantic guy, but when he needs to, he knows how to pull it out, like that. So I can see like, him just not being the type of guy that we expect to see on Married at First Sight. If that makes sense, like just so open with their feelings, open with their emotions, just like willing to like dive right in. Like a lot of guys are not like that. So I think with Jesse, it was just him being authentic. Like he wasn't trying to put on for the TV. Like he really was just trying to fill her out, go through the motions, and see if he really wanted to make this work for her. But she was ready to give it up to him super early, okay? Okay. Let me see. Is if it's not their brand, if not, it's for their brand. Okay. I don't like Jesse. Why you don't like Jesse? I don't know because I've never chased men. It seems Shanice was doing the pursuing. Yeah, she was doing the pursuing. He kept shooting her down. He just kept shooting her down. But I guess in this situation, somebody had to fight. Because if she shut down the same way he shut down, which is like a real marriage, okay? So when you marry, I don't know how many of you are married. I know Happy Moon is married, Yolanda's married. When you marry, you sometimes have to do more than your significant other to come to a result. You know what I mean? I'm trying to explain it properly. She was basically trying to get him to open up because she wanted to experience the whole experience, being in love, actually going through the process, like the activities and things like that. If she would have gave up and he would have gave up, they both would have been they would have never made it. But because she kept pushing and pushing, they had to make it. So you can get your time. Okay, Janice, I was about to say you want to join in my live because we was just talking about you up here. but um, but yeah, so I think that she had to pursue him because if she didn't pursue him, then they would have definitely not worked because he wouldn't have opened up to learn who she was. Like her putting herself out there made him see her for who she was and actually open up and appreciate it. They are married with strangers to each other. I agree with you, but attraction has to come naturally. She needed to be more feminine and not be aggressive. I get what you're saying. I don't think she was aggressive. I think she was just too emotional. Every time we saw Shani, she was crying. I think she was too emotional. That could have been a turnoff. That could have been a turnoff. Every time Jeffy did something she didn't like, all the time she was just crying, crying, and crying. And I could hear my husband in the back talk about thinking something. So this sound like you just crying and crying and crying. Cause I be crying, y'all, all the time. Right. You both have to offer 100% of your effort. You definitely do. But sometimes one person falls short and another has to, pull them back up. But that just happens over time because sometimes you might be focused on something else, or you may not just be, feeling your situation at that moment. So, sometimes it takes the other person to reel it back in and remind you why y'all together. Don't laugh at me. Yeah, I know I be crying all the time. I can't help it. I'm a crybaby. Okay, I'm a cry. My feelings get hurt easy. Okay, okay. Some men don't like whining. A lot of men don't like women who whine. A lot of men don't like it. But then when they get the Mikas, they don't like that either. What they want? What they want? What y'all want, Cliff? What do y'all want from us? You want us to be strong, or you just don't want us to cry? I don't know. I can't help it. I'll be crying. They do have a cute baby. I like them. They're one of my favorite couples to this day. One of my favorite couples. Them, Deanna and Greg, Keith and Christine, um, even Beth and Jamie, love them. AJ and Stephanie, I like them. Not gonna say I love them, but I like them. They all have a different type of relationship, which is cool. Um, I cry too. I cry to get what I want, LL, once a year. What? Maybe. Y'all, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Because if I think just happened what I think just happened, if I think just happened what I think just happened. Okay, it didn't. Wait. Okay, no, it didn't just happen what I thought. Okay. So anyway, since we here, I might as well tell you guys. So like I love Brandy, okay? So y'all know her new album just came out or whatever, and I posted on Instagram, that I was listening to her album or whatever. And I thought she just like, liked my picture. But it's her fan page that liked my picture. And y'all don't understand that I was about to have a whole fit on this whole live, okay? I was about to have a whole fit if Brandy liked my picture on this live. We was about to I was fanning out. I'm sorry. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Okay. Maybe more. I'm lying. I cry on when I want something. See, I just cry all the time because my feelings. I'm sensitive. Okay, things. When I get in my feelings, I be wanting to cry. I can't help it. I cry when I'm happy. Cry when I'm sad. I just be crying, y'all. It's. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Lorenzo Spotify said Olivia and Brad for episode 3. Episode 3, Olivia and Brad might be a disaster. Brad's lack of family turning up in the wedding painted a good picture of what they think of Brad. Olivia seems like a sweetheart, and it's so sad they matched her up with this individual. Plane crash in a waiting. What? Lorenzo said that because last time I checked, Lorenzo was all for the bad guy. All for the bad guy. Lorenzo was all for the bad guy last time I checked. So basically how StreamYard works is you click on a link and they will let you come into the chat. And basically you will be on the screen with me talking. You can say what you want to say or not. Well, you will have to say something, but you won't have to show your face unless you really want to. And then, you'll be on the screen like me. And we could talk to each other and we could talk to everybody in the comments. That's how StreamYards work. That's why I got StreamYards so everybody can join in. But everybody don't like to, I guess, come on camera or anything like that. But yeah, that's how it works. Okay, so Libby Lulu said I'm almost 95% positive that Henry's friend Trishelle from the Real World was on the Real World TV reality show back in the 90s. She's the girl with the long blonde hair. Yeah, we know who she was. We know she was from the Real World. We know she was a drunk hot mess. I don't know what's this about. The fact that she's from the Real World and she was dating Henry, that don't give y'all any red flags. That's giving me a couple of red flags. I don't know. Don't lie on Lorenzo because he's not here. I did not lie on him. I said that sound real. That sound different from Lorenzo because last time when we was talking about Zach, he was all on Zach's side, and we couldn't understand why. Because what he was doing to Mindy was horrible. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And now, Sierra, if Brad was so insensitive, I think they could really work out. Yeah, I think he's the one that's gonna take everything like a joke. He's the one that's gonna always have something smart to say. He's the one that's always gonna be on the fence if that's what you want to call it, every time, she tried to be serious. Even like when they was like, so what's your fear? He's like, oh, that my contacts are gonna dry out. Like, come on now. They're really trying to get to know you, and that's the best you could come up with. Like, I really feel like he's trying so hard. I don't know what it is, or why, but he really is. Yeah, I don't know what it is or why, but he really is. Let me go back here because the comments are slow here. Don't lie. I would love to get on and kiki with one on the video, but I'm not a video friendly as you are. You could, you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Or you could just block the camera or just talk. Or you can show your pretty face. It doesn't matter. That's why I did it so we all can talk. And you want the world to see you in a do-rag. Just calm it down. I don't mind a do-rag. It's fine. I think Brad's a good guy trying to be cool, or he is shy. I don't know how I feel about Brett yet. I know I don't like him though. I do know how I feel about him. I just don't like him. Zach was a cool guy. That's different. You learn nothing from Janice about Zach. Because I know how I felt about Zach. I didn't like Zach because Zach wasn't here for the right reasons. If Zach really wasn't that attracted to Mindy and really didn't want to go through with all of that, all he had to do was walk away. Instead, he kept trying to drag that girl back and forth, talking about he wanted to establish the word, he likes her now. He want to build attraction. He never wanted to do all of that because if he wanted to do all of that, he would have tried to do all of that. He never moved into the house. Zach was a complete a-hole, okay? So no, he was not. You didn't have if he didn't want to be with the girl, wasn't attracted to the girl, didn't want to do all that stuff, he should have just left. He wasted our time. Just my opinion. My African Arab family would be mad. They will call my families in the village and talk about me being on YouTube. Why? What's wrong with being on YouTube? They don't want you like you mean like actually saying anything on the YouTube, like on the platform? Like that, you mean? Um he was trying to promote his workout business and my exactly right, Sierra. He was never definitely here for the process, like for the experiment. Because like how? How? At least if see the thing about like I could see Brad faking it. He didn't even try to fake it. Oh, having my face on here. Oh, okay. They don't want you up here. They see you up here, and then everybody's gonna go into a whole mood, right? Zach didn't care at all, and he didn't even try to act like he cared. He only tried to act like he cared when it was filming. That's why Mindy was like, "We need to spend more time when no one. We need to spend time together when the cameras aren't around." Because Zach only wanted to be around when the cameras was around. That's all I'm saying. Okay, T said Henry's dad made me laugh too. Love his accent. Yes, Henry's dad was hilarious. He'll be breaking news of the family, right? They're gonna have a whole phone call about you, poor thing. It's okay. You can stay in the comments. We still love you. What you say, Lorenzo? I mean, Cliff, you a man here to stop acting like Zach could just leave without paying 50K. She wasn't attracted and had no shape. Let's just leave them alone, okay? We did enough of this last season with them, okay? Let's just move on to the new couples. Let's just leave them where they at, okay? Just leave them where they at. Let's just move on along, okay? Okay? Can we agree to leave season 10 at season 10? Can we agree to that, Cliff? Because I'm tired of talking about them. We talked about them so much that I needed this break from them. All right, so then Lorella said the funny thing about Married at First Sight is that those who start off great don't always finish great. Right. Those who start off great don't always finish great. I don't know if that's true or not. Usually we can tell right from the beginning who's gonna make it. We usually can tell exactly from the beginning who's gonna make it. Sierra said, and Henry's teeth were yellow, and I was bothered. Yes, was I, honey. I y'all don't know how bad I wanted to put it in there, but like I wasn't doing too well Wednesday morning. So I did skip over a lot of stuff. Like I skipped over Bennett's Amelia's niece calling Bennett Uncle Ben. I skipped over a lot of stuff. I just wasn't really feeling it. And I was just trying to, get through it as the best way as possible. So I just was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna go through it because I don't feel like dealing with this type of negativity today in my comments. But then she came and she put it in it and I was able to address it in the next one. So yes, thank you. Zach wasn't into skinny women like Minnie. No. Okay, let's keep going, y'all. I think we getting somewhere. We putting a dent in them somehow. So T said T is one of my day ones too. She been around for a long time. She said I really enjoyed watching Amelia and Bennett. Amelia was a giggly mess. She was so happy. I couldn't help but smile. Watching them seems like they were made for each other. Yes, I couldn't help but smile through the whole thing. I definitely think they are made for each other. I mean, I don't think there's too many people that was made for Bennett and not too many people that was made for Amelia. So the fact that they kept crossing paths, it's fate. They were meant to be. They were definitely meant to be. That's my truth. I like her as a person. Wait, what? Happy moves back with a skinny woman. Yolanda knew the truth. I like her as a person. LL, we know his type. That's why plastic surgery is we know his type. That's why plastic surgery is popular. Let me put that up there. Do you think Olivia will mess up and say I love you? Sierra, what you mean by mess up and say I love you? You mean like try to be like this is perfect type of situation? Cause I can't see her being that type. I definitely can't see her being that type. To say I love you. What you mean by mess up though? I need you to clarify when you say mess up. Cause that's what I want to know. What do you mean by mess up? Y'all don't forget to thumbs up the video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribe. Like he leaves her on and she'll say I love you when in reality he doesn't really like her. Hmm. Okay, so you mean that she'll leave him on and say like I love you? Like he leaves her on and she'll say I love you when in reality he doesn't really like her. So you think that, let me get this straight. You think that what's his name? Henry will lead Olivia. Oh, Brad will lead. We talking about Brad and Olivia, right? So you think Brad will lead Olivia on? Oh, okay. You think Brad will lead Olivia on? Then she'll fall in love, and he not really here for the right reason. That's what you're trying to say. That would be so messed up, girl. If he do that, I'm gonna be so upset. We gonna have to do a whole special Saturday reunion on that one. I'm bringing up this comment again too, because that'll be messed up if he do that. If she says I love you first, I think it would scare him off. Yes, if she says I love you first, it would definitely throw him on the fence. But if he does some BS, like say he loves her just so she could just so he could look good on TV, that would be so messed up. That would be so messed up. That would be so messed up. Oh my God. You saw how I had to sit here and process it, girl. I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, wait, let me read it again. Processing that message real hard. But oh my God, that would be so pitiful of him. I could see him being that type of douchebag though. Can't you? I can see him being the type to leave her on, have sex with her, do all this stuff, promise her a future, and then be behind closed doors like, once this 8 weeks is up, I'm not going to go through with the rest of this marriage. This process is done. Because remember, he was the one who said this was a great opportunity. Remember? Great opportunity. Mm-hmm. He did say that this was a great opportunity. I don't want to. Thank you anyway, though. Appreciate it. Let me go back to the live chat. Okay, so y'all, I don't know if we went through all 206 of these comments, but I guess we did. I did skip some of the replies. Let me see what some of the replies in here are. Yeah. I think we did go through all of them. That was fast. Why would I be at home making these videos by myself? I'd be be making like 5 videos, 3 hours long. Well, we have been up here for what? An hour and a half now. We started at 7:30. It's basically 9 o'clock. That's not bad. Hour and a half, y'all. Hour and a half. Yes, that's what I meant. My bad. Yeah. All right. So, what's predictions for next episode? Any predictions for next episode? What do we think is gonna happen? Definitely Woody and Imani is about to get it in. Okay, they're definitely about to get it in. Amelia and Bennett are definitely gonna get it in tonight. I promise you they will get it in. Who else? Cameron and Mouse probably will cuddle. And Henry and what? Henry, what's that? Who is Henry with? Christine. Henry and Christine will not cuddle. And not even cuddle. I can't even see them sleeping in the same bed. And what's the other couple name? Brad and Olivia will do it only because only because Olivia will throw it at Brad and Brad will take it. That's my overview on what I think is gonna happen on their first nights of sleeping together. What do y'all think? Stop doing it. Go. Okay. So what do y'all think? Oh, you guys, look. Hold on. My husband got me a new ring. Can you see it? Or no? I don't know. But he got me a new ring. I'm ready for a move-in day. Yes. Henry's going to curb Christina and she will cry. Henry will curb Christina and she will cry. Yes. And I got a new band coming. Because my old band don't match this ring. Hold on. Yeah, my old band don't match this ring. So I feel like engaged instead of married because I don't have 2 rings. But it's coming. It's coming. Henry's going to curve Christina and she will cry. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Where am I at? So let's see. So yo, I gotta go on YouTube because my comments are delayed on this thing. Oh yeah, you like my background? See, you've been missing in action. You've been missing in action. I was like, let me get a nice, cute little background or whatever. So when I don't feel like actually doing my green screen and stuff like that, I have something nice to look at. And I be too lazy to edit my videos with that green screen sometimes because I don't blend properly and I be annoyed. So yeah. So any other predictions about this week's episode on Wednesday? Anything else y'all want to talk about this week's episode coming up before we get ready to close this out? We've been doing pretty good on time, you guys, because lately we've been getting out of here within like 2 hours. You know, sometimes our lives be going on for a long time. Found another edition called Doodle Game. Oh, I don't watch YouTube as much. Oh, that's why you found another addiction, addiction. Little game. What is that? It's a game you play, or is it like another like streaming service? What are you doing? That was real sweet. Your hubby upgraded the ring. Yeah, and it was a surprise too. Like, it's been a little rocky, and things, how marriages go. So we on the same track, love in the building. Yes, game on iPhone. Oh, okay. But yeah. So yeah, it was so sweet. We should do the next time I read on a weekend so Lorenzo can be here. The only thing about that Cliff is like I like to do it on a Monday or Tuesday because that gives everybody a chance to comment, like or to actually watch the review because the show is literally a day away. So it's hard to do. I don't want to do it so early, like on a Saturday when some people are just now starting to watch reviews. I want to make it fair for everyone. And Sundays, I usually work on I don't know. Sunday's just not a good day for me. I don't like doing anything on Sundays because I work on Sundays. So I've been wanting to come back, act right, clothes because it's not all. Nobody said it was. Nobody said it was. I said no one. First of all, I act right. Let's get that straight. But no, I think it's gonna have to be definitely this pandemic has put everybody's lives in a different headspace. Keep God innocent and everything on. It sure is. Definitely, God always got to come first. That's the only way you get through it. I mean, but that's just how that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Nothing's perfect. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep working. You got to make it work. When you love someone, you have to fight until you can't fight no more. You gonna fight me over what? The doing the thing on a weekday on a weekend? It's hard for I can't. Saturday's too early. Sunday's not a good day for me. So Monday is like it. Monday's it. Monday's it. Yes. What don't y'all agree that Saturday would be too early to do a common read video? Right, he gonna throw tomatoes at me. See, that's the problem. I ain't even do nothing to you. Side note, Yusuf keeps telling me Ellen was canceled. What did she do? She was being rude to her staff. That's what they said. That she was really mean and rude and slightly racist and some other stuff to her staff. So they were trying to cancel her, but she's not canceled. I don't know who told y'all that. I don't know why people just believe in everything. Ellen's not canceled. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't know. I will have to try and see about that Sunday. You know what? I'll see if everybody can agree on Sunday, then I might go with Sunday. But I feel like I want to give enough people time to watch the video and comment so that when we do the comment read, everyone's point can get across because there's no point in doing a comment read if everybody can't get their point across. You know what I mean? I don't know who that is. Oh, Ellen DeGeneres. But I don't think Ellen's getting canceled by any means. I can't see that happening yet. They saying they making accusations and stuff like that, but she's Ellen DeGeneres. I'm sure she would publicly have to do something or say something for her show to get canceled. Not just like somebody in the background saying, "Oh, she's the mean person. Oh, she mistreats us." I would think it would have to be something she says or does publicly in order for her to get canceled. So I don't believe it. Anything else y'all want to talk about, discuss, go over? I think Greenleaf come on tonight. Don't Greenleaf come on tonight? It's Monday. I think Greenleaf come on tonight. I gotta go watch that. I never heard her. What? What you talking about? Happy what? What are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about, Cliff. Anything else y'all want to get out there? Say anybody want to join in the live before I get ready to close us out? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm confused. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. Is it an inside joke that I'm not getting? All right, y'all. Do you think Henry will have an affair with his homegirl? Henry doesn't look like the affair type. Henry looked like, I don't know. I can't see Henry even, trying to be intimate, to be honest with you. So an affair would be like really pushing it for me, if you think about it. And if he does have an affair, I think it would be like, well, they don't respect the marriage, so maybe I don't know. They don't respect the marriage, so maybe they will. Maybe he would be able to, get something done, or maybe what's her name can add herself in, because she seemed like the type to like add herself in. Well, no, she don't seem like the type, but Trish seemed like the type that want to add stuff in. It seems like my husband, but without female friends. LOL. He has too many female friends. Oh, you say Henry seems like your husband, but without the female friends, he has too many female friends, right? Oh, okay. What do you mean by seems like your husband? Like, just like mellow, low key, not really doing much like that in that sense. I don't believe in female friends, so it couldn't be me. But we had this conversation. Y'all remember we had this conversation. Henry could be a good husband. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know Henry yet. I know he's boring though. When I watch him on TV, I get so bored. So I'm hoping that his personality and his character and everything start to show now that we're going on the honeymoons and we got the most awkward stuff out the way. I have a lot of female friends, but they just friends. I grew up with them. See, we know we had this conversation before. No female friends. Period. My husband can't have no female friends. Exactly. We don't do female friends. I like boring guys. LOL. Yeah, you like boring guys, so you want to go somewhere and do something, then y'all both bored. We already had the conversation why they can't have female friends. We just don't do them. Period. Okay, so he's just like boring to himself from the world, but with you it's different. Well, that's cool. That's how it should be. That's your best friend. Nobody else's best friend, yours. But that's not selfish. That's my best friend. Okay? I'm not sharing old friends, new friends, but not no girls. And all his friends are brother, like his brothers, so that's different. But ain't no girls just popping up. Oh, that's my friend. Absolutely not. And then even if nah, nope, pass it on, let it go. Not even about to do it. I think he would be okay with Christina, but those friends would destroy their marriage. Their friends would definitely destroy the marriage because they don't respect the marriage. They don't respect him. They don't respect her. They don't have any respect for anyone who's going to accept my friends. Yeah, okay, you say that. Let me tell you something now. If you're one of those guys who got a lot of girlfriends, you're going to have a whole lot of problems in your next relationship because ain't no female going to want you around that many girls or have really, really close friendships with females because they feel like that should be their place. I don't want my husband to have confined and talk about our relationship or confide in someone else about me and him because that's when you talk to your your home homeboys and your homegirls for, you talk about your relationship, you talk about things going on in your life, you talk about all that stuff. So there's no way I will feel comfortable with him having those conversations with another female. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're not doing that. I don't care if they married. What that got to do with anything? If they married, then we all could go on a double date and we could all talk together, and that should be how it's gonna be. I don't have male friends either. Nope. Not like, oh my God, texting me and calling me and like we go out. Nope. Mm-mm. The most male interaction I have with any guys would probably be on Facebook if it's like a funny status that you like, or one of those controversial messages that post that people post and you go and argue up under, like those, or like just work. But no, like, oh my God, I'm going to hang out with such and such. No, absolutely not. Yep, definitely the same. I think we can do a relation. I think we should do a relationship Saturday. I keep saying Saturday because Saturday is my day off, and that's why I don't want to go live on Saturday, because Saturday I don't want to. I don't want to go on live on my day off because I like to relax and rest. Y'all, something else. Keep a man from having friends. Won't stop him from cheating if that's what he wants to do. No one said him having friends means that he gonna cheat. No one said that. See, you be making up stuff in your own mind. We didn't say that. We just said it can't happen. Period. The reason behind it doesn't matter. It's just not happening. But if your significant other is fine with that, then that's good for y'all. What works for you works for you. Don't work for me. Nope, not at all. I just don't feel I wouldn't feel comfortable with that dynamic. I don't know what female would feel comfortable with that dynamic. Nah, nope. Mm-mm. Something else. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Maybe we could do a relationship live. Well, I'm off this whole week, so we're gonna go live a few more times, and we probably could do a relationship live and talk about like different stuff. There's no reason, because you have no issues with him and guy friends. There is no issues with him and guys. There's no issues with him and his guy friends, but his guy friends are like his brothers. So they're not like people that just popped up and became friends over the last 9 years. These are people that he been friends with, but that I met him that he was friends with. So they're not going anywhere. That's different. But when you talk about actually having like female friends, I don't trust the whole dynamic of female friends and male friends, because I just don't trust it. It may not even be that. I just don't like the idea of my husband having a different relationship or a bond with another female that's not with me. I don't like the idea of that. If any, I'm supposed to be your best friend. If you need to, go chill out with your homeboys and have a guys' night out and talk to them, whatever, that's different. But when um, I don't want you confiding in someone else about me, especially another girl. Like, I don't like the idea of that. Your homegirls are like your sisters. Yeah, I mean, that's you. I'm not going. It's nothing wrong with. I mean, if that's how it is, that's cool. But for me, I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with that. One knew me since we was 5 years old. Yeah. So wait. So do you have a girlfriend right now, currently at this moment, Cliff? And if you did, and when the girlfriends that you did have, they were fine with the relationship between you and your female friend? That's right, Tasia. Preach. Tell it. Amen. Ain't nobody. I just don't like the idea that they were especially giggly and flirtatious. Mhm. Wait, you didn't like what? Who was especially giggly and flirtatious? What I missed? Y'all missed something. Did y'all have to pause it and come back in? Because y'all might be picking up at a different spot and it's showing in the live comments of where we at now. They were especially Henry's friends. Yes, Henry's friends was doing the most. Like that's what I'm saying. Like something, but she wasn't even really okay. First of all, she dated Henry. So the fact that they went on a date mean that they had some type of attraction to each other, right? She kind of liked him, he kind of liked her, but the chemistry wasn't there on the date. So he hooked her up with one of his other friends. That's what happened. So there's no way she's going to be your friend. Absolutely not. No way. I have women I dealt with. Yes, my exes was okay because I introduced them. You think they was okay? You think they was okay? I'm just saying. I'm sure it came up in an argument or two. You ain't got stuff for us. We family. It's okay. We understand. I'm just saying. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. I would nah. See, I'm me and Happy Moon know what's up, and Tasia, right? We know what's up. We ain't doing that. I will tell you, LL. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you that. I mean, some women are fine with that because some women have a lot of friends too. But I mean, you if you social and she's social, then that's fine. But I'm not that social, and neither is he. So we work perfectly fine together. And to be honest, I've had a lot of guy friends that I consider to just be friends or like brothers or just like cool. And then at some point or another, they just came at me sideways. So I always think like there's always something hidden up a sleeve, you know? Like they were like, just regular, everything was fine. Then something would happen, like just a slick comment or something side, like, mm-mm. No new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no, 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 absolutely not. My homegirls are married though, so it don't look bad. That's true. Your homegirls are married, but married people be cheating too, so whatever. And I heard it's the saying that they say that married people cheat with other married people or people in relationships and stuff, so this way they don't get caught. Just saying. Because they don't have no reason to tell. So, in that case, I've never met a man who was considered friend. They always attracted to me. Exactly. Or they start off as friends and then later on down the line, years later, something happened and it just becomes awkward. Mm-mm. I'm just saying. Just saying. But yeah, that has happened before. Like, everything will be cool, you'll be fine. Oh, that's my bro. Blah, blah, blah. Things cool. And then next thing you know, 5 years later, you at a club or together, everybody's hanging out, and then next thing you know, they hitting on you. Like, wait, what? Like, how? When this happened? They will say it. They will say they love you. What? I'm going to have my homegirls coming alive, and you do a relationship live. Come in the love, and you do a relationship live. Yes, invite her in. I would like to hear her side of it. Friendship is always one sided. It always seems like that. Yeah. It always seems like I think that's just coming from experience. And I'm not gonna say like, I'm not saying that's in every case, but what I am saying is that it's a no for me. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's just a no for me. That's it. But if it works for you, good. Right. If it works for you, good, Cliff. But it's just gonna be a no for me. So that box that says no, check it. Check. No new friends, no old friends, no girlfriends. Period. I'm all the girl you need in your life. I can be all of that. What do you need from me? You want to go hang out? You want to go have some fun? You need some companion? What you need? A man do the fake friend move, waiting on the chance to pounce. That's not me. I believe you, Cliff. I believe you. I just like picking with you, but it's still a no for me. Still gonna be a no for me. All right, y'all. So I'm not sticking around for hope. Around for hope. What you mean you're not sticking around for hope? Oh, you mean like you're not about to just be somebody's friend just for fun, just to see if you can get it? No entanglements. That's right. No entanglements over here. Okay. Not even a little bit. I don't care what we going through. No entanglements, my behind. Will and Jada up here having entanglements. Well, Jada out here having entanglements. No one. Nope. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, but you will be surprised. Guys will do that, especially if they into you or they like you or they like something about you. Even I've had guys even hang around my friends, become their friends just so that they will be able to try to get close to me. Like, people are weird. People, right? We not done with that. No friends, nope. See, it's not just me. See, I'm not the only one that feels that way. I'm glad that it's not just me. I feel better about my decision. Okay, feel better. No entanglements. Nope, 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 nope. All right, y'all. So, anything else y'all want to get talk about, discuss before we get ready to hang this on up? I've had so much fun in these comments. And then somehow we got on relationships and friends and who can have friends and who can't have friends because Henry want to have too many female friends, apparently. I don't know why though. He don't strike me as a guy that has too many female friends. You know, where is that comment? I didn't read the comment because this Olivia said that. She said that he seems like he seems gay. Let me find that comment, y'all. I will both of me. See the woman I like the other men. That's why I can't do it. Yeah, it would bother you, right? Let me see. Yo, she said, I feel like I'm missing comments or something because we got through the comments pretty fast. I don't know. It's not here. But anyway, he seems weird. But he dated one of the girls. Right. That's what I'm saying. He dated one of them, so it's already a no for me. The fact that he dated Trish already means that they can't be friends if you're gonna date me. If you're gonna marry me or date me, you can't be friends with someone you was dating. No, I didn't say that. This Olivia, she said that she thinks he's gay. I didn't say I thought he was gay. She said she thinks he was gay. But I don't I think she said that because he was worried about her shoes. I think that's what the comment said. Henry homegirl used him as a fill-in. I don't know how to get back and forth about it. You did? I don't see it. They used her as a fill-in. No, he hooked her up with a female, right? They dating now, right? The two girls. That's why I said they probably had, a entanglement, all three of them together. It was boring. She found him boring, and then he hooked her up with the other girl, and then now they friends or whatever, and now all three of them is friends. Friends. Henry probably y'all. Henry probably not as innocent as he looked. I'm just saying. We about to see a different side of Henry. I bet you we gonna see something because if those are his friends, you can kind of imagine and gauge what he's like. Go to his comment about Henry. Let me see. Um, let me see. Let me see. He has low self esteem. I don't think he has. I don't see the low self esteem in him. You do? I just think he's just. I think he was very just nervous. Okay, so in that comment, Yolanda said it was absolutely painful to watch, and I could tell she lost interest from before she walked out with the last diary can before the wedding. She was standing 10 feet from him at the altar and kept fixing her hair. All she wanted was a good picture, and that's the reason she went in for the kiss. Right. She asked his name several times, called him Luke, then interrupted him talking about some blasted earrings. Yes. Oh my God, how did I miss all of this? This is all of this. All right. You are so right, Yolanda. It's exactly like she just wanted a perfect picture. So then Lorenzo said to Yolanda, these two are probably the most awkward couple in living memory. I can't concentrate on Christina's bad attitude towards Henry due to me forwarding this scene as a result of their awkwardness so bad. Okay, then Cliff said, Lorenzo, great point. They made their backup plan is they're mad their backup plan is married now. Oh, you said that y'all think that the girl Trish is Henry's their backup plan. Okay. Their backup plan is married now. He can't be the plus one when they have no other guys to take them out. Right. Oh my God, how did I miss this? Okay, so I get it. Yes, they got mad that Henry is basically off the market now. He's not going to be the guy that's like, take them out, pay for their drinks, do stuff with them. Okay. Cliff said Henry female friends are pretty, but his lack of confidence and awkwardness has put him into the friend zone. I can probably bet on Christina and Henry divorcing and Henry getting with the pretty female friend who was drunk and spilling all her truth. They already tried it and it didn't work. She said he was boring. So then Carrie says, I agree. Christina seems to just want a wedding. It was only concerned about herself and her appearance and was abrupt and short tempered with her family and bridesmaids. Henry was even more difficult to watch. Doesn't he know how to initiate a conversation or respond to a conversation? Christina tried to keep some sort of flow going, but all that awkward silence from Henry was hard to watch. Henry is a mute. What's wrong with him? This is certainly an unlikely a match. That's what I feel about that because I feel like Henry was the one carrying the whole conversation with Christina. Christina wasn't doing any of the talking, barely. So Christina said, right, Carrie. Episode 3 was not a good look on Christina's character, but of course, I think most of it was based on Lifetime's editing and creative narrative. Is Henry mute? Probably. I think Henry's too old to change. This might be his final chance. He can get a beautiful female, hence the female friends, but he cannot keep them. Christina's character is highly questionable now, and her motives are applying to the show. Okay, so y'all definitely done opened me up to a different side of this. Y'all definitely done gave me a different feel in this thread. And I'm glad that you brought me to this thread, Cliff, because how was I gonna overlook this? Anyway, yes, Yolanda, yes, Carrie, yes, Lorenzo, yes, Cliff. You all have great points. I get it. I get it. She was the backup plan. He was the backup plan for them. This is why they don't respect it. They're mad that he's actually about to have someone else, and that's not them. The fact that Henry, I don't agree with the fact of him being a mute because he carried that whole conversation. Did he not? Was I not only one who noticed the fact that he kept talking and talking and talking and talking, and she wasn't really saying anything? I thought I looked at the replies, but I didn't see that. I didn't see 8 replies on it, so I didn't even touch it. Y'all, I missed a lot of the replies. Let me see. What's this one? This format's different for me. That's what's going on. The format on this is different for me. That's why it's supposed to be that. But they said they like each other. Maybe there's something we didn't see. That's what I said. I said when I looked at they both said they like each other, so I guess so. But I didn't see it. I don't know what kind of, that's what I said the first time when I said I think that the editor for Christina is to get us to not like Christina. Um, it's working. It's definitely working. But I honestly think that if she is the one, I honestly gotta get my thought together. I lost it that fast. I don't think she likes him. I think she's liking him for TV. I think Henry is just gonna go with the flow until he figures. I think he got turned off from her though. The whole fact when she just bust out with the whole earring situation and like how like I don't think he's into her and I don't think she's into him. I think they're gonna try just for TV. That's just my opinion. That's all I'm saying. Anything else? Did I miss anything else now? Because now y'all bringing up old stuff, and I'm bringing up old stuff at 9:30. Okay, we done set up here, had a whole relationship, so y'all want to bring up old stuff at 9:30. Going back to the comments now. Did I miss anything else? Anything else I'm supposed to be reading or talking about? All right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to. Oh, I'm off of work tomorrow, so I'm gonna get ready to finish drinking my wine, eat my Taco Bell, and watch Greenleaf because I think I missed that, or it's about to come on, or maybe catch the replay. But I think I'm gonna come back live and talk to y'all tomorrow. But this time it's gonna be early in the daytime, and we can talk about anything tomorrow. I just wanted to get these comments up and out. Anything else? Anything else? Going once, going twice, going three times. I'm just waiting because my comments is deleted. No, I'm not. I'm not. I didn't even really drink anything. But I am because I'm off of work tomorrow. So, period. Mind your business. Okay, mind your business. And it's just wine. Okay, it's not hardcore liquor or anything. Thank you. Love you, cousin. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to end this live. I'll see you all on Wednesday with another Married at First Sight review. I appreciate you all stopping in and chatting with me for this little bit. Well, actually, for these 2 hours. Chatting with me for these 2 hours and extending your time to me. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Peace.